I was just gobbling down seed oils, taking all the vaccines just a few years ago. This is brand new for me to really figure out all this stuff is a total scam. And I fell for it my whole life. And most people out there in our generation, millennials and Gen Z and everyone that's the young folks out there who are starting to figure this out, a lot of them didn't have a chance to figure this out any earlier because we were raised a certain way. And this is the world we were brought up in. And so that's one of the things I really try to push as well is, hey, we've all fell for some scams, and you have to be able to stop that now and not be super bummed and depressed that you made all these mistakes earlier in your life, because we all have, and make the changes you can now and really push for the better future you want. And to me, a big anchor point, which has helped me do that and not just get super depressed about whatever, all the flu shots I took every year of my life, and I know those are just straight poison now, was just thinking about the future. I really do believe the most important people we can be working for right now are the people who haven't even been born yet. I want to be thinking about thousands of years in the future, at least hundreds of years in the future, many generations down the future. I want this to be a better place than it was for us. And so that really helps put things in perspective of how, I don't want to say insignificant we are, because we are significant. That's not what I mean to say here, but just really put your major emphasis on the future. And those like yourself who have families and are raising children and getting grandchildren, those people understand this. And I think those like myself who are still a single dude running around the world, haven't started a family yet, certainly plan to, but we all need to adopt this mindset together, because I will be having kids someday. Certainly that's on the list. And we need to be making that top of mind now, that selfishness needs to be thrown out if we're going to fix a lot of the problems we see, which run extremely deep. We're going to have to make sacrifices. We're going to have to forgive our past selves for falling for a lot of these scams for a very long time, and make sure that we don't let that drag us down. And the classic example in Bitcoin is that, oh, I wish I would have bought Bitcoin earlier. We all heard about Bitcoin usually years before we ended up buying it, and we just think it was a scam. And then we just beat our past selves up. How could you be so stupid and not buy this immediately? Well, you're just going to dig your hole further and miss out on even more gains if you do that, because Bitcoin is just going to keep going up forever, and you're going to miss the station where you are right now. So forgive your past self, fix the problems you had, reverse course or change course, and make your future better. That's what you do have control over. Everyone should be focusing on what they have control over all the time, and not let the things they don't have control over rule over them.
That's actually a great philosophy for life that wasn't, funnily enough, taught to me. And it's something I had to learn as I grew older, and was taught to me in more of a sense of recent times, investing in personal development. And so kind of mindset coaches helping you think about, like, what are you actually doing with yourself and what is it you want to achieve, and really get your own shit in order first before you think about changing the world. And it's such a refreshing stance, because it's easy wins straight away when you start actually changing stuff for yourself. Go to bed at a different time. Don't sit on Netflix all the time. Change your diet. Fix your relationship, change your relationship, whatever it requires to refresh that energy.